Back again, we have our captured screen recording and our captured iSight camera video and audio in 2 tracks. Now we're actually ready to cut this into some meaningful screencast. You can see as I drag this through, it'll scrub the video that we've had. And at this point, it does capture the entire screen. So you're really not able to specify what size of the screen you're capturing until you go in for the edit. So really, this is a 2-step process. And this is why it makes this a little more involved than a product like Jing, which basically you just capture a region of the screen and get it published very quickly without any editing. This can allow us to go in and highlight some areas and emphasize different parts of our video. Now, the first thing we'll do is just quickly show you, take a look at our clip up here, and taking a look at these different properties. We can have basically what is a video action, or what we also call a call out, added at a various point in time. So if I just wanted to start this off a little bit with some talking, and then at this point we'll add a video action, and that video action is going to be to take my opacity down to 0. My picture-in-picture is gone, and if I went and played this back, we would have a I'll go ahead and kill the mic real quick, and as you can see in this playback, at that point in the video, I go away and we focus on the screen. Hit the space bar to stop, and we'll come down to our screen recording area. If we wanted to emphasize a certain part of this recording, we can do so, and I'll let this play through a bit. I think at the point where I went ahead and showed you the screen for the website support, we can go ahead at this point and add a video action. Notice that we are on the screen recording and not the iSight camera. So I can add a video action. The video action here is going to be scale. And I'll bring this down. At this point, go ahead and let's play a little bit more until we actually pick the website. Go ahead and add another video action at this point, and at this point we will scale it back as that website starts up. Let's go ahead and put 100% in and snap it in. And there's our website that we've just put on the screen. If I needed to emphasize a certain part of this, again, I'd add a video action. Perhaps bring the scale up. And there's a lot of techniques you can do with this. I'm keeping this pretty simple at this point. There we go. And we can let that play a little bit further. And again, the video action, and the video action is back to 100%. Just like that. Now, in terms of the clip here that I mentioned on the YouTube, we'll let this play a little bit further. And there may be a part of this whole thing that we want to cut out. You can certainly edit and split clips. We go ahead and split clips. From the control panel up here, splitting a clip will allow us to take a section out. Since it was narrated voiceover, I'm not going to do that. We'll go ahead and let the YouTube video play, and I'll show you again how zooming in can create a little more detailed video, and we'll let that play some more. There we go. And it really does a fantastic job at streaming this video. So I'm pretty proficient at zooming. That's my thing. There's a lot of other techniques that you can do with ScreenFlow. And I'll tell you what, as this thing winds down a bit, why don't we go ahead and bring this back, add a video action, and bring the opacity in. Excellent. There's my smiling face. And we can let that play through to the rest of the video. So when this is all said and done, we can produce this. You can add titling if you need to. Here's a titling part that we can put into the beginning of the video. I slide over here. I can add a text box. And you see that starts as a separate event up here. And we can simply move this into place. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. And you just click on the object to flow that. And I might want to move this whole thing down. We can do add a starting transition to this. And we can also add an ending transition if we'd like to as well. All right, well that just about does it for how to make a quick screencast. I guess the one thing that you probably would want to be able to do is to export this when it's all finished. So once you are finished, we can go ahead to our export options. So we have our standards: publish to YouTube, publish to Vimeo, just publish to a flash file, or just export this to a QuickTime movie. You have those. Of course, you can also save your whole recording project. So there it is, ScreenFlow for more sophisticated, better video type training. Oh, I might want to add the one other point of this is to set up a mouse pointer, which I think I have set up in here as a add recording event. So I'll move this back and add a recording action, and we want to show the mouse pointers in those areas. All right, any questions? Give me a shout. This works well. If you follow the instructions, especially on the website, you can do screencasting with absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Okay, now that we're all done exporting, we'll just go ahead and take a look at that movie from the sample that we did and see how it looks. Here's our actual movie that we made, put together.
Hey, okay, this is ScreenFlow
with audio,
it's
which
a
I'll
screen recording program.
Tune down while that plays, but you can see some of the effects as my picture-in-picture ducks out. As we go up and zoom in on a portion of the screen, we also put in the radar effect on the clicks, which makes it work really well. And this is your finished product, which can be, again, we could have directly uploaded this to YouTube, but we just went ahead and made a QuickTime, which can be distributed any way you like. So that concludes our real quick tour of ScreenFlow. If you need more sophistication, if it's just not that quick three-minute little screen capture, which really suffices in most cases, this is your next step up. And once you get used to using it, you'll find it's a great tool.